Well, hello again everyone. I have gone and bought myself a new bike. Following my last video where I said I was thinking about it, I had loads of good suggestions from people in the comments from all sorts of things, from 1980s BMWs up to Hondas and Kawasaki's, all sorts of things that people were recommending for a reliable, daily, sort of do anything kind of bike. And I was casting around looking to see what was available, and I hit upon something that was for sale not too far away from me. Now, I reached out to a few people to see what they thought, and without exception, everybody said what excellent bikes they were and recommended I buy it immediately. So that's what I did, and here's what I've got. It's this, a 2009 BMW F800 GS Adventure. Let's have a quick look round it at some of the best bits. Firstly, and most importantly of course, it's yellow, or is it orange? There's a bit of a household debate going on about that. It's got these Dakar graphics, very nice. It's done 34,000 miles. It's got a windscreen, not had a bike with a windscreen before. It's got twin Brembo disc brakes on the front and a single disc on the rear. Oh, and it says GS on the side in massive yellow letters. Now, the fuel tank is under the seat, not in the proper tank place, and that's apparently good for weight distribution. It's got this nice sump bash plate and a substantial looking engine guard. It's also got a centre stand. I've not had a bike with a centre stand before. We've got this nice sort of open weave seat cover thing. I think that's an aftermarket thing designed to stop your arse getting sweaty. Got a strange power outlet thing. Not sure about that yet. I haven't quite worked that out. And just like the Triumph, it's got heated grips, and on this bike both sides work. And the bike has ABS, but it's also got this button where you can turn the ABS off, which I'm told is for when you go off-road. And somewhat strangely, you've got indicator switches on both sides, but only a cancel switch on this side. So you have to press the indicator on the side you want to go, but when you want to cancel it, you always have to use the right-hand side switch. I've got brush guards on my handlebars. And this asymmetrical headlight setup. I think the big one is the ordinary headlight and the little one is the main beam. Now, the bike didn't come with any luggage, but it did come with this mounting plate for a top box. Chaz has found some givey luggage, a top box and some panniers, which is very kindly given to me, and that comes with a bracket which we think will fit this bike. It might need a little bit of adjustment, but that's something we're going to have a go at very soon, I think. Now, at the time of filming this, I've only ridden it once really, and that's back from the dealers to here at home, and it's a little bit of getting used to. I do like the riding position, but the main difference between this and my Suzuki is the seat height. Look how much higher the seat is on this. I'll let you know what I paid for this bike. I paid £3,695. Now, let me know in the comments if you think that's a good price. Did I get a bargain when I bought this bike? Now, I do know from the comments that a lot of people are very keen to see a resolution to the Triumph Street triple problems, and rest assured we are still determined to get this bike up and running if we possibly can. I don't think it's got a long-term future here with me. It's tempting to keep it. I do love riding on it, but yeah, I don't think insuring, taxing and maintaining 3 bikes is a practical possibility for me at the moment. But we're expecting that cylinder head back very soon, and then we'll crack on and get it put back together and running, and then decide just what to do with it. Now, of course, what I really want to do today is to get out for a good ride on the bike, to familiarise myself with the controls and sort of riding characteristics of this bike, because it is very different to the bikes that I've ridden before. And of course, your riding gear and protection is very important. It's paramount to keep yourself safe whilst on the bike, and Roadskin have sent me some more of their gear to try out. And look at this, I've got their Paranoid X AAA rated motorcycle jeans. Now these come as standard with the normal Roadskin hip and knee armour, but Roadskin have sent me the upgraded Rion armour, which is more flexible and lower profile, and yeah, you really don't feel like it's there. And also their Easy Rider winter gloves, and yeah, with the colder weather on its way, I think these are going to come in really handy. And oh yeah, they've got a lovely feeling lining in them. I think I'm going to like these. Now I'm going to give this gear a proper thorough review in a future video, but I can already tell it's up to the usual Roadskin standards, and I have no hesitation really in recommending this to you. So if you'd like to get some for yourself, then get 10% off your first order by using the discount code or the affiliate link in the description of this video. Right, let's get on this bike and give it a run. Now when I first saw this bike for sale and I was considering whether to purchase it or not, I did of course have a look online for reviews of it, and almost without exception everyone was raving about it. It's probably got some of the best reviews I've ever seen for a bike that I've been looking at, and yeah, it just seems that everyone was very impressed with it as a sort of a really good all-rounder sort of bike. Perhaps not sort of absolutely outstanding at one thing, but you know, pretty good at an awful lot of different things. So that's exactly what I was looking for, and that's one of the reasons really that I did decide to go for it and make the purchase.
You can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret.
And talking of purchases, you can perhaps tell that I have now got myself an Insta360 camera. We're always looking to invest in the channel and get new and better equipment to bring you higher quality videos for your entertainment, and yeah, this is the first footage that I've shot really using this camera, and perhaps I've not quite got the hang of editing it to get a decent perspective. Some of this looks a little bit weird, but yeah, I'm hoping that it'll bring something new to the channel.
Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love.
Well, we're seeing quite a bit of the Huntingdonshire countryside on this little ride out, and very nice it is too. It's lovely out this way, the nice roads and nice views, and yeah, I'm having a great time.
Guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. They'll tell you what to do in life instead.
Well, I'm slowly getting more used to the bike and starting to think about what we could do with it. I mean, it is an adventure bike, isn't it? And it does give you that feeling that you should be capable of going off and doing some spectacular sort of travelling and adventures on it. Maybe cross the Sahara or something like that. Well, maybe that's a little bit ambitious. Maybe we could take it up to Matlock or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking forward to some nice adventures on this bike.
Surround yourself with open minds. People can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding.
And I think the next thing I need to do really is to sort out that luggage that Chaz has given me and make sure I can get that mounted on the bike, because that will certainly expand the horizons as well. And I've got a quad lock mount too, which I had on the Triumph, which I need to get set up on here. So I either need to install a USB point for the phone or to work out how to use that power outlet. Maybe I can get some sort of adapter to go from that to USB.
They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain is deep.
Right, we're coming up to a bit of unsurfaced road. We're going to have a bit of a off-tarmac adventure because, well, this is an adventure bike and, yeah, got to get it a little bit dirty, haven't I?
Deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your
So what do you folk think to my choice? Do you think I got it right? Do you think this will be a good bike to sort of use for commuting and for sort of wider adventuring and a little bit of everything? I mean, it's still quite lively on the road, so yeah, I think it's a good all-rounder. I think I've hit the mark, but yeah, let me know if you've got a different opinion. Well, that was a good test ride. I did enjoy that. There are a few observations. It's definitely a lot heavier than the Triumph Street Triple. I think it's heavier than the Suzuki as well, and you can feel that a little bit. The Triumph Street Triple is a bit more nimble, a bit more sort of light under you, and yeah, I was a little bit more cautious on this. It feels a little bit like going back to being sort of a brand new big bike rider, getting used to something entirely different. I was a little bit more cautious on the corners than I would have been on the Street Triple or indeed on the Suzuki, but I think that's just a matter of getting used to it and learning exactly sort of how it all is supposed to feel. One thing that I thought I did notice was that the engine braking on this doesn't seem as harsh as it would have been on the Triumph Street Triple or indeed on the Suzuki. Maybe that's because it's a heavier, similar size engine and a heavier bike perhaps, and the weight just carries it forward even when you're sort of easing off the throttle. But yeah, the Triumph does seem to really sort of slow down very sharply if you let go of the throttle. This less so, and probably less so than the Suzuki as well. The height is definitely a thing. You're much higher on the road than on either of the other two bikes, so yeah, that's a little bit different as well. The windscreen, I'm not sure I've noticed a massive difference. Don't really seem to suffer much with being buffeted around on the Street Triple, and the wind doesn't really trouble me too much on the Suzuki either, so I think the windscreen does make a difference, but that doesn't seem to be a big thing for me. Those indicators definitely take a bit of getting used to, and yeah, overall I'm still very pleased that I bought this. The roadskin jeans and the gloves were fantastic as well, so look out for a future in-depth review on those. And yeah, enjoyed taking it down that back lane. as well. I don't think I'm much of a off-road rider yet, or trail rider. It was a little bit sort of bumpy, and every time you go over a bump, of course, you jog your throttle, so you've got to maybe I've just got to be a bit more relaxed. Don't know really. Anyway, it is an adventure bike, so we do intend on having some adventures on it. So yeah, lots to look forward to. Well, that's it from me. We'll see you again very soon on the next video.